Well, in terms of frustration, just to put it away and behind our backs, the problem with the humanitarian work is that it is not controlled by one person. It has so many elements and factors that one person cannot control. It's about politics, social support, financing, so many things. So the frustrating part is really you cannot control it. You cannot decide one day to end a crisis. And of course, when we talk about crisis, we talk about lives of human beings. So you cannot fix their lives in one day. That's the frustrating part. But the hopeful part is that you can see the impact of your work on a daily basis. The examples are so many, but at least if you look at the women empowerment in the refugee contexts, between having women arriving to the refugee camps broken, literally broken in pieces, coming from their countries, after having to flee their houses, to leave all their belongings, their memories, their stories of their lives behind them, and to come and live in a camp. And all what they care about is the protection of their families. So you see them arriving broken in pieces, but after a year of giving them empowerment, capacity building, psychosocial support, you see how they regain the trust in themselves, and they see how they become, again, not necessarily the happiest mothers on earth, but you see that they are able to give again, and not only to give their kids, but to give back to their society in a way that they would look for an opportunity to work, or an opportunity to exchange knowledge, or such stuff. I think they need to focus on two things. First of all, doing their homework very, very well. Not to start from the scratch, not to start on a chaotic basis so that people can criticize them and eliminate them easily. No, they need to understand the context, they need to do proper needs assessment, they need to know exactly what is their role and how much added value can they get into the process. That's the first thing. The second thing is not to lose hope, because they will always find people that would attack them, minimize their role, try to convince them that they are useless, or undermine their capacities and tell them things like, what would you do to such a big crisis?